Well, hello. We're back for another month. Lorraine Callinan. We have a great guest today. How lucky can we get?
Yep.
Bob Lobel from Channel 4, CBS.
Lorraine, how lucky can I get?
This is amazing to have you here.
No,
We've watched you for so many years.
Well, thank you.
On television. I never dreamed that I'd get such a popular man in the sports
Jim,
field
come on.
with us. Really.
No, I'm thrilled to be here.
We were lucky to have a few people from other channels. We had Curtis, Chet Curtis,
great guy,
and Mish Michaels.
Mish, she works with us. You know, I love Mish. She's really.
She's real down to earth.
She's great.
She's adorable.
Absolutely, yeah. And she's got a lot to bring to the table when it comes to weather.
Very nice personality.
In fact, I have nothing to bring to the table.
Oh,
so.
you have a lot to bring.
Well, you think I do, but
in fact,
we'll see how the interview goes.
I was watching you last night on TV, and about the Patriots winning their 13th game.
Right.
Isn't that amazing?
Amazing. They're an amazing team.
And I have to remember to mention that I'm a member of Local 103, and I noticed that they're
IBEW, right?
Yeah,
electrical workers.
Yes, that's it.
That's it.
So tell us about the thrills of being a sports announcer for all these years. You should be very proud.
I think it's the best time in Boston for the sportscasters. I really do. They get the Patriots, the Red Sox, the Revolutions, the Celtics, and they even make movies in Boston now too.
Well, the best part about it, it got me on this show.
Oh, what a wonderful compliment. Yeah. Well, we know you must have met a lot of important. Do you ever meet the team, the Boston?
Yeah, it's all kind of part of the job. You know, Patriots, Red Sox, Celtics. Sox are always something. 2004 was, special.
Yeah.
The second World Championship was special, but the Patriots right now have a chance to do something that no one else has ever done.
I can't believe it.
And you kind of are happy to be at least a small part of it, or at least near it.
Yeah.
A lot of people must think you're very lucky to meet all these big stars of all the teams.
I think a lot of people have that perception.
Yeah, a lot of people are happy to meet you.
You know what? It's just a little.
Me, we get Lobel. Big deal.
Overrated.
No.
It's like the perception's one thing, but let's face it. I mean, if it wasn't for television, I'd just be a normal person. So it's television that makes you that so-called celebrity status. But it's just the job that makes you the perception. But as a person,
you have to have it to be with it, to stay.
Well, you know, I can see.
You're there for so long.
I can see what they.
I was a young girl when I started watching.
Right. Really?
I can see that you're a very humble man, and that's a good quality, and that's why you're where you are.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you, and it's great to see both of you.
But what are some of the interesting things that have happened to you with all the? I know the World Series must have been something.
Well,
first one.
Jim, there have been so many things over the years. The chance to have Bobby Orr and Larry Bird and Ted Williams in the studio at the same time was memorable.
Yeah. Larry Bird.
They're just to see them play, and I don't think we appreciated it at the time.
I did through my kids because I didn't know anything.
But Lorraine. Right now, at my stage in the career, I'd kind of like to appreciate what I'm watching and doing a little more than I did, and I think I am. I think I can appreciate the Patriots now. And
we get old enough to appreciate things more, right?
I think that's true. I think we get, a little wiser, a little, kind of pay attention to life a little more than
it's like me when I see my first snowstorm for the winter. I say, "Thank you, God, for letting me see another snow." Because I never know from year to year.
You know what? You're doing great.
And I don't like snow.
But it is. This is one of the best years for sports for Boston and New England.
It is.
I think it's wonderful.
Lorraine's right. It's all the teams, but the Celtics.
Celtics,
The only
the Revolutions.
one, the Bruins are a little shaky, but you know what? We'll worry about them later.
Yeah, they got all winter.
No, I said it's like deja vu. My kids aren't living at home anymore, but the Celtics and everything. And I said, my God, they'd be screaming around the house.
You know what? It's like sports are like a big storm. They kind of, when teams win, they bring people together.
Oh, that's right.
And you know what it's like if you hear like a big nor'easter's coming up the coast? Well, everybody kind of has that same common feeling, and it kind of brings people together. Not that we're wishing for any disasters or anything else, but it's a common thing. And with the teams winning, people kind of feel the same way. It's the same with the Red Sox. It brings people together in a very unique way.
Yeah.
So I think there's a lot of benefit to that.
That's what I say. I
It gives
don't know
people
in
something
Italy.
to talk about in common.
Right.
That's why, especially today, with television, people forgot how to talk to one another. So at least now you meet somebody, you can say, well, let's talk about sports.
You know, Jim, we were just discussing this the other day about no cell phones, cell phones.
Yeah.
And how did people ever get along 15 years ago with no cell phones?
That's right. Look at
You know, and it's been such a short time.
What I find is that they're over in Iraq and they can call home.
It's
I
stunning.
never knew a war that could do that.
It's stunning.
All we did was wait and worry.
And I can take the cell phone I have and do like a walkie-talkie to somebody in San Francisco immediately. So you know what? The technology is beyond our comprehension. At least it's beyond my comprehension.
Yeah.
It is. Well, I know as an electrician, I worked in the first computer, and it would take an armory to put all the equipment that was necessary to run a minute computer that you can put on your laptop desk and run much more than you would with all that equipment. And now they're putting it into a phone. It's amazing.
It is amazing. You know what? And the interesting thing I think about that is that 20 years from now, all this will be obsolete.
Yeah.
And hopefully this generation, and I have a 12-year-old, hopefully, she'll benefit from all this in a very positive way. But you know what? There are no guarantees.
No,
there are no guarantees.
I wish things would go back to like they were in the 30s, even with the Depression. I had the gall to get married then. And the 40s, the 50s. I don't like the last few.
Well, it's a simpler time. Things seem to be simpler and slower.
And you had nothing, but you were very happy.
I think
with nothing.
Yeah, I think there's a lot to be said for that. We don't have time to be happy.
No.
We've forgotten how to be happy.
That's right.
I think that's...
Everyone's in a hurry.
Well, you make a lot of people who have no interest. A man like you who
Makes them interested.
announces sports makes life interesting because you're giving them all the scores, you're bringing out the highlights, you're bringing it to our attention.
Or he'll give little things about the person.
Well, it is entertainment. We should never lose sight of the fact that, well, there's still...
Upton Bell still in the business?
Upton's around. I talk to him, frequently.
You were with him when I
was
first
with
used to
him,
watch,